Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my makeup rehab reboot. I didn't keep up with this series in 2020 because I failed my low buy, and I really enjoyed doing the series in 2019. And I didn't know how I wanted to structure my low buy for 2021, if I even needed one. I do. If all the makeup I have purchased in the first 2 months of the year is any indication. And in the past, my low buy has been more of a beauty budget, giving myself a certain amount of money I was allowed to spend. It was more focused on finances because I'm on a personal finance journey currently. But then I realized my biggest issue is the number of products, if my makeup drawer of shame is any indication. Now, my low buy is heavily inspired by It's Just Steph. A lot of videos on my channel is because Steph is one of my favorite creators and a really good friend of mine that I have made in this YouTube space, and I'm so grateful for her friendship. And she uploaded her makeup rehab for 2021 in January, I believe, and I didn't really fully get it until she did her first update. And her first update was uploaded right around the time that I was working on my makeup inventory video, and I just felt all of the puzzle pieces click in my mind. So my low buy is not exactly like Steph's because we have different collections, different preferences, different finances, but it was heavily inspired by Steph. I have taken her idea, changed around some numbers and some rules to hopefully work for myself a bit better. If you're interested in Steph's low buy, I will of course link her videos down in my description box. So the idea is based around number of products, as I have found that the beauty budget route isn't really for me because I was feeling discouraged that I worked so hard to build up my beauty bank, which was based for all beauty products based on the amount that I was using up. And then I would either only be able to buy one high-end makeup product, or I would work really hard and get all of these empties, and then I would need to repurchase some skincare, and then my beauty budget would all just go away to needs. So this year it's going to be just on makeup itself, because the makeup drawer of shame, I know a couple of you have said that I should just get rid of it or stop calling it that. And I will say, before I created that drawer where I put in my new makeup products, I used to put the products away in my collection, but then so much time would pass and I'd be like, oh, I've never used this product before. Now, it has turned into the makeup drawer of shame because since I have dove so much more into panning, the drawer has gotten really full. It wasn't like that before. I used to be able to keep on top of it much better, but now that I'm project panning, it's gotten really full. All that's to say is I have too many items, and it's just makeup. While I do have a bit of a surplus of skincare, that's not where I struggle with my purchasing, if that makes sense. So my makeup rehab reboot for 2021 is focused on solely makeup products, and it's by item, not by amount. I mean, I have my own personal, like in my personal financing budget, money that I'm allowed to spend on beauty, but it's not based on, you know, how much I'm finishing up or anything like that. So the idea is I have a beauty bank of X number of items I'm allowed to purchase in the year. I mentioned in my makeup inventory video that I don't mind if my collection grows a little bit each year. My problem is when I kind of like do a no buy for months and months and months, not really like on my channel, but just personally. And then I just go crazy and buy all kinds of makeup. And I want my collection to grow just a little bit each year. So for me, I have chosen 20 items. I'm comfortable if my collection grows in its entirety by 20 items. Now that could be 20 eyeshadow palettes, or it could be, 2 foundations. I bought an extra concealer. I bought a couple of blushes, 5 eyeshadow palettes through the year. You know what I mean? Like just 20 items are like my freebies, if you will. I'm not punished for that. My makeup collection is allowed to grow by 20 items in the year of 2021. Now, there are ways for me to bump up that number. So here are my rules. I get half points for empties, pans, and selling makeup on Poshmark. Just decluttering doesn't count. If I sell it for money, it counts as a half a point. And the empties are makeup empties. Pans can be an eyeshadow pan, a pan and a bronzer. It doesn't matter. I only had pan in 5 items in all of 2020, and I think having it included in my Makeup Rehab low buy will keep me more motivated to hit even more pans in 2021. So even though they aren't complete empties, I'm still counting them as half points. So if I finish 2 concealers, I can buy 1 makeup product. If I hit pan in 2 eyeshadow palettes, I can buy 1 makeup product. I might reevaluate at the midway point, but we will just see. I am also still getting BoxyCharm. So any products that I choose to add to my collection and keep, that takes away from my collection. And like I said, half points for selling makeup on Poshmark, and just straight up declutters don't count. And this is how it kind of differs from Steph. She's not including pans, obviously. Hers are makeup empties, but it's a 1-for-1, whereas mine is a 2 out, 1 in rule. I think that covers like the gist of the rules. I'm going to scooch a little so I have a mess back there. And I'm going to go over my transactions, if you will, for both January and February of 2021. Let me know if you would like for me to do this monthly or every other month. I think monthly might be better, but we will just see. Okay, so popping up my numbers up here. I had an opening balance at January 1st of 20 makeup items. We went over that. I was allowed to buy 20 makeup items. Well, in my January BoxyCharm, I kept 3. I made an e.l.f. Cosmetics order, which is actually what you're seeing back there, for my birthday, and I got 10 products. And then for another birthday present to myself, I made a Kaleidos order and got 2 products. So already in January, I was down 15. I brought in 15 products out of my 20 for the year. This is why I need to do this. I did these calculations after the fact, this month when I figured oh crap, yes, Steph's low buy makes complete sense and I can switch this around for myself. So I wasn't subtracting from my low buy consciously because I hadn't come up with it yet. Anyways. But then I was allowed to add in 1 because I used up 2 makeup products from my inventory. It doesn't matter if those are full size or sample sizes because each product counts as 1 in my makeup inventory. So I reduced my makeup inventory by 2 products, half points each. I was allowed to add back to my beauty bank, if that makes sense. So then starting for February 1st, I have 6 items that I am allowed, 6 makeup items is all I have left for the year. I only kept 1 makeup item from my BoxyCharm. I bought 3 things from Sephora this month. So we are down to 2. I finished off, this is the 25th, so I can update if things change. I've used up 2 more makeup products, so that's adding 1 to my beauty bank, again half points. I have hit pan in 3 eyeshadows this month, and my Poshmark has been going crazy. I've had stuff listed on Poshmark for a really long time, and this month I have sent out so many packages. I have sold 7 makeup products on Poshmark this month, and many more like skincare or whatever things on Poshmark, but I'm only counting the makeup towards my low buy. So like I said, it's the 25th of February, but currently my ending balance for February as it stands, I'm back up to 8 products. Is this making sense? Is there a better way that I could be explaining this? It's a 2 out, 1 in rule for empties, pans, and selling makeup products. See, I was shocked. I was like, 20, that's a really good number. I think Steph's is like 36. That's 3 per month. But I was like, 36 seems like a lot for me personally. I think 20 is a better number. Maybe I should have did 21 in 2021. Does that have a better ring to it? Let me know. Should I change it to 21? Going back through like how much makeup I've already brought in since the new year and applying this to the low buy like construct that I have made, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I haven't even put away some orders because I don't think I can fit them in my makeup drawer of shame. And that is when I was like, Emily, get it together. You need a low buy and it needs to be item based. So you need to figure something out. So that's where I'm at right now. Right now, for the rest of the year, I'm only allowed to bring in 8 new makeup products. And again, I have BoxyCharm. So, feeling a little bit risky. But I think this is going to help me with my purchases way more. Let me know if you want me to do hauls. My hauls typically don't do the greatest, or if I should include the actual products that I have used up and brought in these videos. This is just kind of like my intro. It's just included a lot of these numbers because I'm starting it 2 months into the year. But let me know, do you want me to show you all of the products that I did buy? Do you want me to show you all the products that I finished off and then do the math? Like, how do you want these videos to be put together? Do you hear those kids laughing so loud? Anyways, I'm hoping this video was a little bit faster, and let me know if you're doing a low buy this year. How's your low buy going? Did you do a video on your low buy? I would love to watch it. I am really trying to do better with more intentional spending when it comes to, well, everything, but when it comes to my makeup collection especially. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!